Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Imran. My registration number is A1M2 18003. If the first speaker has told and delivered the material about the definition between language and dialect, so today I'm going to present the material about the differences between language and dialect itself. So, check this out. First, we can see the difference between language and dialect from their definitions. Language is a method of human communication, both spoken and written, which involves the use of words in structured and conventional manner, while dialect is the specific form of language that is unique to a particular region or social groups. Jadi, bahasa adalah metode komunikasi manusia, baik lisan maupun tertulis, yang melibatkan penggunaan kata-kata dengan cara yang terstruktur dan konvensional. Sedangkan dialek adalah bentuk spesifik dari bahasa yang unik untuk wilayah atau kelompok sosial tertentu. That is the difference between language and dialect from the definition aspect. Move to the second difference between language and dialect. If language can be categorized into spoken and written, while dialect can be classified into two categories, namely standard and non-standard dialects. What is standard and non-standard dialects? Standard dialect is the dialect that is supported by institutions like American English dialect, Australian English dialect, Canadian English dialect, and so on. While non-standard dialect is the dialect that is not supported by institutions, such as Southern American English dialect and Western Australian English dialect, and so on. Difference between language and dialect is mutual intelligibility. What is mutual intelligibility? Mutual intelligibility is understanding each other. This is the basic way of identifying the difference between language and dialect. If the speakers with two languages interact each other, they will be having problem. For example, orang Muna yang berbahasa Muna berinteraksi dengan orang Inggris yang berbahasa Inggris. Kumalani hamai. And the speaker dengan berbahasa Inggris akan menjawab, "What are you talking about?" Itu pun akan terjadi dengan bahasa yang lain. Misalnya orang Bugis berbicara dengan orang Jawa. Orang Jawa berbicara kepada orang Minang. Dan sebagainya. If the language is not often mutual intelligibility, conversely, dialect is often mutual intelligibility. They can interact and understand each other. For example, American English and British English. If American English said, "Could you please give me water?" And the British English will replies by "Yes, of course, this is the water." We can see the difference if the American English membunyikan huruf R, sedangkan British English tidak membunyikan huruf R. Untuk tidak menyebutkan huruf R pada British disebut aksen rotik. Selanjutnya, contoh kedua yaitu American English berkata, "I want cookie." So, British English bisa mengerti bahwa they want biscuit. Meskipun ada perbedaan kosakata dari kedua dialek ini, tetapi mereka bisa memahami satu sama lain. Contoh yang ketiga yaitu I want to go to university if the American English said, and the British English will understand. He or she wants to go to college. Terdapat perbedaan kosakata pada dialek tersebut, bukan? In conclusion, although language and dialect have several differences, but actually they have a close relationship. Dialect is the specific form of language, and language can have multiple dialects. Jadi meskipun bahasa dan dialek memiliki banyak perbedaan, akan tetapi mereka sebenarnya memiliki kaitan yang erat. Dialek adalah bentuk spesifik dari bahasa, sedangkan bahasa bisa juga terdiri dari beberapa dialek. I think that's all my explanation about the differences between language and dialect. Thank you very much for your kind attention. I close this video by saying wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see you.